Wow, 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 wow. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to my little live stream, 500 feet above the streets of New York City. It looks like it's going to be a cloudy one here in New York City. Let's say hi to some people. Good morning to Nick Umberchin. You are first on the whole damn thing. What's going on, Stinky Eastwood and Jacob Henry and Danger Man 5,000 or 50,000? Charles Carlson, what's going on, Charlie? How are you? Got RJ Henners on the Facebook. Yeah, we're live streaming on my Twitter, Opie Radio, on my Facebook, Opie Radio Fans, on my YouTube, Opie Radio, and today on the TikTok. What's going on, TikTok? How are you? Hope everyone's going to have a lovely, it might as well be Friday. Arnie Boyle, what's going on, Arnie? Got Ronald, we got Roger, we got Thomas, we got Bill Marchand. How are you, Bill? Just waking up myself, slept in a little bit. What's up, Bob Lord? Good morning to you, sir. Cheers. You know what? Cheers to Bob Lord, huge supporter. It's been with me quite a while. So the first cheers to Bob. That's delightful. Morning from Skellville, New York. All right, Charles Carlson, I see you. What's up, John Quartz? What's up, Marty? What's going on, Marty? Good morning, Open Squad. Good morning, man. Andy, how are you? I just want to see that sun behind me, and for whatever reason, oh my God, we've seen the sun once in a week. That's just crazy. Bob Lord, this will be my Friday. Well, good for you, Bob Lord. I like hearing that for sure. That's all right. So hope everyone's good. Been very, very busy with the kids in school and whatnot. W Man up there in Indiana, he gets a cheers too. What's up, W Man? Up there in Indiana, my friend Jason. I see Forest River. Good morning. Yeah, I was hoping that the sun would be coming up, but it looks like it's going to be a cloudy day in New York City. So, Honky, what's up, man? Morning all on this mighty might as well be Friday. Of course, Honky Tonk, Tennessee. Good morning to you. Anyway, I guess the big news is what? Taylor Swift and and Travis Kelce. That's the big news, right? Oh my God, are they really going steady? Jesus. I started making a Taylor Swift video yesterday, and then I realized, what are you doing? I turned off the camera in disgust. I should still post it because I had a couple things to say about the Kelce Taylor Swift thing. And then in the middle of like doing this rant that actually was coming out pretty good, I'm like, I look at the camera and it wasn't me playing or trying to make a bit. I just went, what are you doing? Who gives a crap? I mean, there is interesting things happening with that whole thing. Am I really going to go into it now after I said who gives a crap? I personally think it's a work. I think the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce thing is a work. Because, man, if the NFL hasn't been trying to get those younger demos for the longest time and just having Taylor Swift show up at a Kansas City Chiefs game, going in the booth, jumping up and down with Travis Kelce's mom, the ratings went through the roof. Travis Kelce's social media went through the roof. He gained something like 400,000 followers on his Instagram alone in one day because of the Taylor Swift. And then his merch went up like 400 to 500%. That's crazy. She's leaving for tour in 4 weeks. I think it's work. I really do. She's the type of person that doesn't want to be tied down by a man. This Travis Kelce, he likes to play the field. They get together for a few games. The NFL ratings are absolutely insane. And then everybody moves on. That's what I think. Good morning, Hope. 323 here on the West Coast. Dan, what's up, man? How are you? But know why I know they're probably not dating, and this is all a work. I'm doing my rant that I turned off my camera yesterday. What are you doing? It was on the way to pick up my kids from school. I'm doing a Taylor Swift video. I'm like, I think I could be a TikTok star. I just gotta I have a thing to say about some of these big stories in the news. The reason why I think it's a work is nobody that loves somebody would force them to go see the New York Jets. Cheers on that. Why would Travis Kelce force Taylor Swift to go see the New York Jets? But that's exactly what's going down. It was announced that Taylor Swift is going to the New York Jets game this weekend. That is terrible. Why would you do that to someone you, quote, love? Greetings from Looting Central, Uncle Shawnee. Where are you, in Philly? Yeah, Philly had a bit of a problem, huh? Jesus. Greetings to you, my friend. I hope you're. I hope you can get your Lululemons somewhere else, because the store in Philly, you can't get any more Lululemons. The looting in Philly the other day was just absolutely crazy. So you're going to have to get your yoga pants somewhere else. Bob Lord, I'm happy to say I follow and care about neither of these brats. Good. Chris, what's going on? Morning open all. How are you? Of course it's a work. Oh, and you have no doubt it's a work? Yeah, because Taylor Swift, man, she's a hardcore feminist, and I don't think she wants to be tied down by any man whatsoever. So it's great for business. You know, they go to Travis. They're like, yo, Travis, you know what is going to happen to your career? You're going to want to do something outside football, and you hang with the Taylor Swift for a couple games. All your stuff is going to go through the roof. And then you have a nice amicable split, quote, split. And you come away with something. The NFL comes away with something. And then I don't know what would be in it for Taylor Swift, because I don't think she's one of those celebrities where you can't get bigger than Taylor Swift. Lady Gaga had that for a while, where she's like, what else can I do? She did everything. Could you fly me to Mars and I could perform on Mars? Because I've done everything else. Taylor Swift is in that category. Your added attention will surely put her over the top. Well, thank you, RJ Hitters. Swiftie is way richer than Travis. Well, I think we know that. Trust the system. You trust the system? Oh, good God. Your name is Trust the System. Oh, good God. So anyway, and then the other big news. Chris Christie. Oh God, I just want to wrap my arms halfway around him and give him a big old hug. Did he step in it last night or what? First of all, the GOP debate, boring. Because without Trump on that stage, there's no reason really to watch. They're talking policy and talking over each other. No one cares about your stupid policies. You know, in America, in politics, no one cares about your stupid policies anymore. They want to hear the name calling. They want to see the belly bumping. That's what they want to see, because everything they say on that stage is one big babble. Because half the stuff they want to do if they become president of the United States of America, they have to have the Senate cooperating on their side and the Congress. It's almost impossible to get any of these crazy things done that they want to get done. So if we all know that, at the very least, we want people yelling and screaming at each other, name calling, and belly bumping each other off the stage. Am I right? Yes, I'm right. What's up, Dennis? And Trump is pissing off everybody. He's like, I don't need a debate. This thing is mine, which it is. It's his. He will be. He'll be the nominee. But this is the Chris Christie thing. So Chris Christie during the debate last night, I'm sure you've seen it because it went viral. I'm just telling it like it is. Dr. Bud Light won. He's writing Trump rules. I don't like Trump. I don't like Biden. I don't like Chris Christie. But I give Chris Christie a little credit, because he's going right after Trump. You know, he's going right after the guy. Everyone else is too scared of the Trump. But Christie has nothing to lose. Who do you like? I don't like any of them, Dennis. I'm sorry. Dennis was excited that maybe we had a match. I don't like any of them. I think they're all full of crap. Philly is a S show, Lululemon, Apple, and of course Foot Locker looted. Crazy times. Yeah, there was a lot of looting down there in Philly, and that is not okay. That is not okay. And then there was someone named Meatball that was saying everyone needs to eat. I'm like, how? Everyone needs to eat. They're stealing iPhones. Everyone needs to eat. Everyone needs to eat. As they're stealing Lululemons. I call them Lululemons. I don't know what they are. Yoga pants at Lululemons. Would that have been a better way to say that? Well, my favorite part of the looting videos, John Courts. Now I'm just talking to John. So they took out the Apple store, and everybody's on the street with their new iPhone. They're dancing up and down. And then I didn't even know this. All of a sudden, messages go across the iPhone, I think. This is like the future. We live in the future. So everybody's thinking they got a brand new iPhone. They're dancing in the streets. You got the Meatball yelling and screaming, everyone needs to eat. Everyone needs to eat. And then the message across the iPhone basically said, this phone has been deactivated and this phone has been tracked. Look, there's some serious crap going on in Philly. But I think it's really, really important when the serious crap is going down that you try to find the humor and try to laugh, because what else can we do? We're just floating around in the ocean with no help at this point. That's the society we live in. So you might as well laugh at it. You got the Meatball yelling and screaming, everyone needs to eat. You got everyone dancing in the streets because they got their brand new iPhones. And then the message comes across that this phone has been deactivated and tracked. And what does everybody start doing? They just start smashing them on the sidewalk. Oh my God. Philly, man. Philly's a special place from top to bottom. Obviously, very serious what's going on down there. But I think they got it under control, right? I think they got it under control. But what was they saying before that? Oh, the Chris Christie. But John, there you go. Yeah, hang in there, John Courts. He's one of ours. Hi, GH. Hi, John. How are you? Who else we got? Henry Wheeler with the 100. Thank you, Henry Wheeler. Nothing says peaceful protest like some Nikes and a flat screen. Well, yeah. Yeah. You're not wrong. Donald, okay, this is what I was getting at. Yeah, okay, so John Court's got it. So I'm watching the GOP debate. I don't know why, maybe so I could talk about it a little bit, but it was boring. But I like Chris Christie going right after Trump because the rest of these candidates are scared of Trump's shadow, really, really scared of his shadow. Are you Opie from the Opie and Anthony show? Heavy Metal 69 wants to know. No, that's not me. And another guy saying, I'm over Opie. This is in 1997 as he watches Opie in 2023. Cheers to you, the yellow dinosaur. But so Chris Christie, he had this line planned and he couldn't wait to look in the camera and do a promo like he's a wrestler. And also he looks into the camera and he basically talks to Donald Trump directly saying, you watched this. You watched this. You can't help yourself, Donald. And because Donald Trump is ducking Chris Christie, Chris Christie made the biggest mistake of his political career and called Donald Trump Donald Duck, as in he's ducking him. He's ducking Chris Christie. And I'm like, oh, no. And he practiced the line. He was practicing looking in the camera and talking to Donald Trump directly. He delivers the line. It falls a little flat because he's not a comedian. And sure enough, man, I checked my Twitter. I mean, maybe a half second later, and they already were calling Chris Christie Porky Pig. What? Of course, that's where everybody would go. Does Chris Christie have people around him? Hey, I want to call Donald Trump Donald Duck because he's ducking me. What do you guys think? That's the problem with having yes men all around you and yes ladies all around you. Oh, that's a great idea, Mr. Christie. That's a wonderful idea. I like it. Let's go with that. Not one of them made the connection. If you call Donald Trump, Donald Duck, that he's going to turn around, or his people are going to turn around and start calling you Porky Pig. So Trump won that one. In the name calling category, Trump won that one. I couldn't believe it. I'm like, no, you don't want to do. Oh my. Yeah, belly bumping. That's what I want to see. Bill Marchant, belly bumping would be absolutely amazing. You get rid of those, what are those things called? Those little mini podiums, whatever the hell they're called. There's a company that rents those out to the politicians. Get rid of all of those things. Let these stupid politicians wander around the stage and try to belly bump each other off the stage. That would be amazing to watch and very, very productive, I think. Thank you, Chris. It's impossible to like any politician. I like that. But people beg me, you got to pick a side, Opie. You got to pick a side. Nah, I'm good. I'm good just watching the whole mess. Oh, wait, here's John Kortz. Meatball was arrested as well. I know, Meatball went from jumping up and down. This went viral, right? I don't really have to explain it, but a lot of looting in Philly, and the face of the looting was somebody named Meatball. Perfect nickname, by the way. Perfect nickname. And she's jumping up and down, all excited, saying everybody must eat, as people are getting their Lululemon yoga pants and their brand new iPhones that were deactivated and tracked. And she's so excited, and she's yelling and screaming, everybody must eat, everybody has to eat, everybody must eat. I don't know, I forgot the exact line. And then a lot of videos online. Internet is undefeated. They go from her being very, very excited about everyone must eat or everyone got to eat. I want to remember the exact line. And then it cuts to her mugshot with tears going down. You gotta laugh at this stuff because our world has gotten crazy. What's some of those crazy songs you got? I like the Guns N' Roses crazy song. You're effing crazy. Or do you go crazy on you? You probably go crazy on you by heart, right? You probably do. Yo, what do you think about Anthony's comment about you and Steven Singer? I don't watch any of Anthony's crap, to be completely honest with you. I went off on Steven Singer, and I said something we were all thinking. Let me guess. Now Anthony's a fan of Steven Singer and those gold dipped roses. Let me guess. Is that what's going on? I don't watch any of Anthony's crap. Literally none of it. None of it. People send me clips of Anthony trashing me, and I don't click on any of it. Where are your eyes? My eyes are right here. Oh, man, somebody's calling me a washed up hack. Why would you do that, Stentz? I'm giving you some entertainment. Talking about the Taylor Swift going to a Jets game. Talking about the Chris Christie calling Donald Trump Donald Duck, and now everyone's calling him Porky Pig. This is grade A live streaming right here. Yeah, I don't know. Anthony can babble and punch himself out all he wants. There's a world out there that the whole world is turn on a live stream and just beat the crap out of everybody else. And then those people hear what you said, and then they beat the crap out of you back. And it just goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. What I do is I speak my piece, and then I leave it alone. I don't do the back and forth. No, thank you. What city is this, bro? Well, sorry, TikTok. If you go on actually the view today stinks all around. But yeah, I'm 500 feet above the streets of New York City. And in the very near future, when the sun decides to come back to Earth, we'll have a nice sunrise behind me as I do this live stream in the morning. Okay. All right. What holiday were they celebrating? down there in Philly. I don't even know what the looting was about. I don't raid. I don't read anymore. I decided reading's stupid, so I don't read. I don't do any of that reading anymore. But I didn't even know that you can't really steal an iPhone anymore because it'll deactivate the phone and start tracking the phone. I had no idea that happened. That's amazing. Can you see the Hudson River? Of course I can see the Hudson River. It's over there. I was going to set up with that view today, but I was lazy to move all my stuff around. I should have moved it that way because it would have been a better view for everybody. Oh, it ain't under control down there, Andy? All right, I don't know. It was about the charges being dropped in a police shooting. Oh my. So because of that, I got to get new snakes. I got to get new Lululemons. And while we're at it, why don't we get an iPhone? I don't understand that. I understand people getting pissed off about decisions made in their cities. I get that. But I don't understand why that leads to destroying your neighborhood. Look, open your eyes. I don't need to open my eyes for you. I don't really understand that part of it. I've tried to just to see how the other people live. Other people live, I should say, in general. And I just don't understand why you're so mad that you destroy your own neighborhood. I'll never understand that. And because of that, there's a side thing happening. Target. What is W Man saying? This country's going to hell. Thank God you didn't say this country's going to hell in a handbasket, because I would have to block you for that, W Man. You understand that. But he writes, this country's going to hell when our supposed leaders resort to childish behavior. Oh, the childish behaviors where I live. Do you like Stern or no? I don't care about Stern. I mean, I'll call out the Stern crap when it comes across my docket. But in general, I don't care about stupid Howard Stern. John Gordon, Jesus. But so I can only speak for New York City on this next thing, but it's happening in a lot of neighborhoods and a lot of cities. Look, so I think it started during the epidemic, or was it a pandemic? It was a pandemic, right? Because it was worldwide. Epidemic is local, pandemic is worldwide. I think that's what I learned. So people started to go into stores, especially drugstores like CVS, and why don't you name all the drugstores, Ope? That should kill some time on your dumb live stream. And also they were doing it at Target, and people were like, wait a minute, I just realized, and I can't wait to tell everybody else in my neighborhood that you can just walk into one of these stores with a giant garbage bag, fill up, and no one's going to do anything. They're not going to do anything. No, they're not doing anything. Try for yourself. Are you serious? So for whatever reason, the word got out, which is the dumbest effing thing. I don't know. I would have to blame the politicians or the maybe even the police departments. I don't know. Maybe someone could help me out with this one. But the word got out. You go into CVS or Duane Reade. You fill up. You can even take their shopping cart. Oh, you don't have a garbage bag? Why don't you use one of our shopping carts? And they're just like with their arm filling up, and walking out of the store. And the word got out. You know, somebody sat down their employees and said it's not worth it. Let them go. Let them do it. And then the word got out. Some idiot, got the word out. So now that is absolutely, I could say for New York City, an epidemic happening all the time. People are going into stores. Not all of them are grabbing the garbage bags, but people are grabbing we all have those Target bags laying around. So they grab a Target bag, go into one of these drugstores, and they fill up and they walk out. And no one's stopping them. And the reason why it's such a huge problem is because the word got out. Officials basically, or the news, somebody basically said, this is what's going on, and the employees have been told to let the people go. How dumb is that? So because of that, I'm sure you've seen it in your neighborhood. Here, you can't even get toothpaste. I got a CVS close to here. You can't even get toothpaste. It's all locked up. It's all behind glass. Everything's behind glass. You know what a pain in the ass it is to shop when you have to find one of those people that are hard to find, and they're like, "Hey, can you open up? I just need some toothpaste." Oh, sure. Wait a minute. And then they're looking at all their keys, trying to find the right key so they can get your dumb toothpaste. You know how stupid that is? But here's the problem with the whole damn thing. Target's like, well, F this, we're closing stores. We can't prevent this, so we're just going to start closing stores. And I think it was announced yesterday that they're closing 9 giant Targets across America, and I believe one of them is uptown here in New York. That's the problem with all that crap. You're not gonna have any decent shopping in your neighborhood if you allow this to happen. It's just dumb. Even if they told me to stop them, I'm not fighting someone over a tube of toothpaste. Steve Clark. I understand all that. But there's a reason why people don't go into stores and shoplift in general, because you're worried about getting caught. Even if you're like trying to slide, I don't know, a ribeye under your sweatshirt because you're a starving college kid. I don't know. I'm just like, kind of spitballing here. You get so nervous because you're going to get tackled. And then you're on the sidewalk. You're like, I think I got away with it. And next thing you know, you get pushed to the ground and they grab their ribeye back. And then they haul you into a back office and say that they're going to call your parents. So if you know none of that's going to happen anymore, what do you think's going to happen? Of course. But in my neighborhood, they're not playing already. They're pretty much every day I'm seeing more and more armed guards at the front door of these stores because they have had it. It's just going to make Amazon stock go even higher because more and more stores are like, it ain't worth it. Target's like, it ain't worth it. So I think it was 9 stores. Excuse me. Those 9 stores closed, and all those people that were using those 9 stores, well, now they're going to shop online. So Amazon stock, baby, that's going to keep going up. Eddie, Opie, I give you credit. There are tons of podcasts trashing you, drunk hosts you don't play into. It's refreshing. Screw all of them. What are they doing with their lives? For real, man. I had one of the biggest runs in radio history, and people were like, why don't you set up a studio? Because I kind of did all of it. This is kind of a hobby for me. I like it. I make, I didn't make any money today. One of the reasons, by the way, I say it every morning, that stars and super chats and whatever you do, TikTok, you give me a little something, it motivates me to continue doing this on a regular basis. Have you noticed I'm not doing it as much on a regular basis because I'm not making any real pocket money off this. And I got to use my time to do other things. But screw all those people, man. It's just pure jealousy. I can't think of one. Well, look, podcasts. There's a lot of podcasts that absolutely passed me by and absolutely passed by what the Opie and Anthony show accomplished in our careers, 100%. They're making insane money talking to just an insane amount of people. Absolutely. But, most of the podcasters and live streamers that go after like lol me, now one of them will come close to the career I had. Not one of them. Name one. Name one. And I'll give you my honest opinion. There's not one of those live streamers or podcasters that are taking dumb shots at me that will come close to what I accomplished. So you got to think it's jealousy at that point. And why would I go all in again? I did it. Now I'm just enjoying my life. I get to turn this thing on, babble, and make a sort of living off my podcast, Opie Radio, and obviously no living today off the live streaming. And that's it. But that was when we only had radio, Justin says. Yeah, okay. I don't know what you're getting at. I mean, the competition is now fierce, of course. There are so many people now podcasting. I mean, there's so much competition now, of course. But are you trying to knock me down by saying, but that was when we only had radio? You know how many people were trying to. This world is just terrible. It really is terrible. There are people out there that'll try to knock you down no matter what you do. You could come up with a cure for cancer and you check your Instagram because you just cured cancer and you're going to have just hate. The fact is, when your dumb comment, there was only radio at the time. Everybody in America that went into broadcasting, there was communication departments all over the country in every single college you could imagine, and they all were going for those very few lucrative radio jobs. So I would say that it's even more, more impressive that the Opie and Anthony show especially beat out everybody to grab that slot, because everybody was going for those slots. And they only hired the best of the best. You ain't going to knock me down with your dumb comment. Just don't live in the past like Stuttering John. I try not to. It's hard, because so many people have questions about the Opie and Anthony world, but I try not to. I try to move on. We did a lot of current material today, certainly, right? All right, listen, let me get a cup of coffee. And I was going to just turn this off, but I think we could do a couple more minutes. So you guys stay right there. I'll be right back. I'm sorry that the sun isn't out today. Give me like 1 minute. All right. All right. Oh, you stuck around. Damn, you stuck around for that. Thank you. Second cup on this Might As Well Be Friday. Cheers to everybody. Look, sometimes I like the inside stuff. I don't, if you know, you know. But Andrew, Amazon stock tip from Opie. Celebrity Greg Opie Hughes says Amazon stock the hottest thing since Citadel. Buy now. Oh, man. The short end of the story. Like, we were big in the radio world, so we knew all the radio people. And one of the guys, Citadel was the name of the radio company. They went public. And we got to get in on the ground floor. We got in on the IPO. And the guy at the time, Fareed, loved this guy. He let me stay at his house way out east on Long Island. He was a sick house, by the way. I'm like, oh, you're not paying us enough. But so he's basically saying, invest $100,000. I think it was $100,000. This stock is going to go through the roof. And there was a time when you bought a radio stock, especially on the ground floor, you made a stupid amount of money, an absolute stupid amount of money. And so I gave him $100,000. Long story short, it turned into a penny stock. I lost every single cent. That's the short end of the story. Lost every cent. It was like if I opened up this window, it would have had the same result. And if I took $100,000 and just went for a viral video on my YouTube. It would have, at least I would have got clicks. Oh, I watched this thing just go to zero, basically zero. Basically zero. Lost 100. It was more than 100 G's. I think it was 100 and change, like say 110, $115,000. Oh my God. Growing up poor on Long Island, that one hurt. That one hurt a little bit. I'm thinking I'm going to take my 100, whatever I said, 15, whatever it was exactly. Let's just call it 100. I'm going to take my 100,000 and I'm going to turn this into $1 million. I'm just going to sit back and watch the money roll in. Oh boy, was I wrong. Oh, we got JD Straight Shot. The sad thing is you started bad mouthing Anthony, Stuttering John, Shirley Network, you'd blow up. Oh, if I did? Yeah, I know. I know the drama sells. I'm not a stupid man, but it ain't good for the soul. So I'll take my shots. I'll give my 2 cents and I'll move on. But I don't feel like getting into that back and forth crap. But you're not wrong. If I went after those guys, my numbers would go through the roof. Every time I kind of have dipped my toes in that world, oh my God, my numbers double immediately. I'm not stupid, but I just don't want to live in that ick. I call it the ick. But you're not wrong, Henry Wheeler. The mass looting of retail stores is going to lead to a dystopia of deserted retail stores and only having big box stores with armed security and people waiting for Amazon deliveries packing shotguns. Yeah, you're 100% right. I don't know if I got all the words right, AI gaming, but you're 100% right. Like, if you're like destroying your own neighborhood because you're pissed off about a decision or whatever, I never understood that. And B, you're only hurting yourselves. It's like you're not getting away with anything, because then all these companies and stores, they will now pivot. And one of the pivots is like, it ain't worth it, so let's get this store out of this neighborhood. That's what's going to end up. Of course, a lot of people get pissed off by the looting and stuff. Like, these people are getting away with something. They're not getting away with anything. Yeah, they got a couple pairs of sneakers and some dumb new yoga pants from Lululemon. But in the end, all those stores can be like, you know what? It's not worth it. Close up shop. We're moving out of this neighborhood. That's what's going to end up. Of course, that's what ends up happening. You only hurt yourselves in the end, because no store's going to like continue under those circumstances. Okay, well, let's get some new windows in and let's open up by Monday. Okay. No, now they pivot. Of course. JD Straight Shot. I go right to super chats. It brings you to the front of the line. So let's say hi to JD Straight Shot. Oh, damn, he just became a member of my YouTube channel, Opie Radio. Wow, you're a member for 2 months. Thank you, JD Straight Shot. Excuse me. I've been doing a lot of biking, and the lung butter has been coming up from deep in my lungs. When can we expect the Jocktobering of Jim and Sam to drop? We can't wait for them to get what they deserve. They're already living in what they deserve. JD Straight Shot. JD Straight Shot's not a fan of the Jim and Sam show, which is a very, 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 very lame version of the Opie and Anthony show. They continue literally trying to do the Opie and Anthony show without Opie, without Anthony. Most of the people that go on that show are just leftovers from the glory days of Opie and Anthony. I saw Rich Voss was on their show. He's just a leftover from the glorious past. They ain't doing crap. I got to start wrapping up already, because I got to get the kids to school. But Nathan Brimmer, not fun, been there. They don't even. Okay, thank you. Check out the Empties, man. Thank you. Seems pretty all right. Thank you on that. Thank you. Any plans on having us hunt our own turkey this year for Thanksgiving? Damn, Vegas. I'll talk about that on a future show. One of my favorite bits of all time. I should have known back then that people are wild. I should have known back then that every person out there has it in them to do some crazy ass stuff. I should have known back then. I don't know if Fareed still has a house there, Tom Taylor. I lost touch with him a long time ago. I ain't gonna. I love the Fareed. He made a huge mistake too. He made a huge mistake. Fareed, if you're watching, there's a very good possibility he is because he keeps tabs on me. But Fareed was Mel Karmazin's right-hand man. He was basically next in line to run CBS radio when radio mattered, when Howard Stern was syndicated in every city in America, basically making stupid money for himself and the company, and we were doing all right for ourselves and the company. It was when radio was king, and Fareed was next in line to take over the whole damn thing. Howard went after Fareed and went after Fareed's, let's just say, nationality, and the rank got quite edgy and possibly leaning towards some racist crap. Being careful here. And Fareed famously went to Mel Karmazin and said, I want you to fire Howard Stern. Basically said, God bless him for sticking up for himself and his family, because it was a really ugly rant by Howard at the time. And he famously went to Mel Karmazin. Is this inside stuff? Was this ever out in the public? Maybe I should shut my mouth. And Fareed's like, look, everything that Howard said about me and I believe his family as well at the time, it's unacceptable. And it's either him or me. And Fareed had to go start another radio company and offer an IPO that went to zero. Oh my God. That is a true story, brothers and sisters. Cheers. I don't know if I ever told that one. All right. Howard is woke. Whatever. I can't keep track of any of this nonsense anymore. Keep voting blue. Keep voting blue. Oh, if you want like the looting and stuff, I guess. Well, that's where, I'll give you a little politics today. Why not? From a person that is more moderate, that leans a bit more right than left, believe it or not, as much as people want to try to pigeonhole me as a lefty. That is not true. This is where the left makes these insane mistakes. They believe in people too much. They believe that if like the laws are laxed or relaxed, that people are good by nature and they're gonna do the right thing. So when they were yelling and screaming, defund the police, I'm like, oh, you guys are just stupid. Where do you live that you think this is gonna work out? Because in the end, they really believe people are good. And I think most people are good, but there's enough people that aren't good that could really F it up for the rest of us. And that's where the left is just stupid. Absolutely stupid. Let people come into the CVS with a garbage bag. It's only going to be a couple of people. Oh, really? Like all the other opportunists aren't out there going, oh my God, did you hear about Hank? You hear about Hank? You hear about safe name here? You hear about Hank? He just went into a CVS and filled up and walked out. God, people aren't, there's enough people that aren't good. That's why you can't just casually defund the police and get rid of laws. You can't do it. We got an issue here in New York where basically motorcycles are now driving on the sidewalk because they've decided, well, there's a lot of these little things, a lot of these like low-level crimes and low-level rule breakings that the police, they shouldn't deal with that anymore. So now everyone's like, holy crap, we can drive on the sidewalk with a motorcycle now. That's why none of that stuff ever works. There's enough people out there that aren't good in their hearts. But don't be confused. I think most people are good. I really do. But there's certainly enough people that aren't, that just ruin it for everybody. And that's where the left is just stupid. literal motorcycles on the sidewalk now because the word got out, man. The cops aren't going to do shit. There's so much low-level crap going on in New York City that the cops are like, we don't have time for. So let them ride their motorcycles on the sidewalk now. Nathan Brimmer, Opie, have a good day, brother. Remember, no one is scraping polyps off your innards today, so your day is already comparable, more magical than mine. Man, Nathan, let me know how that all goes. Nathan's one of the good eggs, one of my longtime supporters. I hope everything works out for you. All right, Nathan? And give us a full report tomorrow, all right? All right. Made no pocket money today, so guess what? I'll probably not be on tomorrow. I ain't doing this for free. Are you crazy? I ain't doing this for free. LOL, they're scooters, though. Henry, not anymore, man. They are, okay, look, they might not be, for the comedic value, I went motorcycle. But if you really want to get into the details of this, it started with like electric bikes that go a cute 10 to 12 miles an hour. We got the city bikes in New York. They're cute. They go 10, 12 miles an hour, maybe up to 15 at this point. Now, because of that, they're like, well, why have an electric bike that goes 10 to 12 miles an hour when you could get one that goes 40 miles an hour? So they're like, they lead more motorcycle than not at this point, some of these things. They're insane. Absolutely insane. And now they're just going on the highway with them. They don't give a crap. There's no license plates. There's no car insurance. Car insurance in 2023, that's stupid. I'm sure everyone saw the viral video. I think the guy was going to Brooklyn. He was on, that one wheel thing that looks just terrifying? He was flying about 40 miles an hour on one of the highways around here, going to Brooklyn, and the video went viral. It's all over social media if you want to check it out. Somebody was in their car going, holy crap, is that guy on one of those one-wheelie things? Just flying down the road. And you got to think the thing drove by a few cops, and the cops are like, that seems all right. It's crazy. Oh, Husey just gave me a $5. New U2 single dropping right now. Do my show for Christmas. So, Husey, I will consider doing your show. But over the last couple of years, you just want to get into the O&A drama and this and that. And if I'm going to do the O&A drama, I'm going to do it on my own damn show. So we can find like a lane where we don't have to deal with all that crap. Then I would love to come on your show. All right. But thank you for the $5. I appreciate it. Get an electric toilet bowl, Drew saying, but wouldn't that hurt? I'd be hurting. All right, let me get rid of TikTok. Thanks, TikTok. This was fun, I guess. I live stream every morning on my Twitter, Opie Radio, my Facebook, Opie Radio fans, and on my YouTube, Opie Radio. Beat it. Beat it. Goodbye. Oh, my God. All right, I got to start wrapping up. For a washed-up shock jock, this is a good number. I think I got a live stream every morning on the damn TikTok because right now, I'm talking to 121 people between Facebook and YouTube. That's nothing. Look what TikTok gave me. 2,160 people checked out my live stream. I got 24 new followers. I don't get one follower when I go live on YouTube or Facebook. And I made, and more importantly, I made 2 cents to live stream for almost an hour on the TikTok. Let me see. If I live stream, let me do the math. If I live stream 24 hours a day, I can make 48 cents on TikTok. That is my new career path. Jesus. Oh my God. Wow. Wowee. All right. Are you guys good? Any last minute things? You got, all We were trying to say your name the other day at the bar, Phidippus. I hope I got it right. Phidippus. Motorcycle people suck. They all want me to listen to their douchebag hobby, so I make them listen to death metal. All right, that's one way to get them back. I got two of my friends own Harleys, and one of them's Matt, the owner of Get Parts, and he barely talks about it with me, to be completely honest. But I know those people are out there, sir. So there you go. No, Cliff. Every single one of those people on TikTok watched. Every single one of them watched. No, Cliff. You're not blowing out my candle to make yours brighter. I had 2,617 people on TikTok watching me today. Cheers. That's what I'm going to tell myself. All right, I got to make pancakes or something for the kids. It's good to be back. I know it's been a little weird in the last week or so. I get to a point where I'm like, and I'm not for real. One day I'm just gonna stop doing this because it's if it becomes not fun, there's no reason to do this. So and you see little stretches of that where you're like, oh my God, where is he? It's because I'm like, and eventually the whole thing's gonna just turn into an and I'm gonna just stop turning the camera on. Until then, though, let's continue having fun, okay? And if you gave me any money today, which you didn't, 5, 15, YouTube takes their cut. I made $10. Oh, wait, let me make sure. I made $10.02 to talk to you fine people today. So maybe I should get a real studio and do it proper, because no, I'm not going to do that. I might do that. I don't know. I really don't know. All right, I'm doing this one-handed. Oh, by the way, for the regulars, man, like John Quartz, if you're still out there, I could count on you, and a few other people certainly I could count on. Hold on, sorry. I'm trying to do this one-handed. Oh my God, why isn't this doing this right? Okay. Let me know if I'm using a brand new mic, an updated version of the mic I've been using for years. Let me know if you could tell the difference. Okay. All right. I want to thank Paul. Paul gave me 50 stars on the Facebook. Thank you, Paul. Good egg. He's doing his part. Literally does his part every day. And then, everyone's got to eat, including, here's some stars. 150 stars from the Tom Taylor. Another good egg. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. All right. All right, guys. Enjoy your day. Which mic? I got this mic. This guy wants to announce to the world. Wait, where is he? Wait, where'd you go? Where'd you go? Oh, here you are. Raven, congratulations to you. Sometimes it's just the stupid, simple things that make me laugh. A guy just writes that. All right, let me go. Guys, have a great day. I don't know. Hit the like. This was a good like. Hit the like on the way out. Oh my God. I'll talk to you guys soon, all right? All right, this guy wants to announce to the world that he's hetero. Why? Like, I don't care about your sexuality. Just shut up and just do what you gotta do. I don't care. I don't know anyone that had to announce all day long that they were hetero. You were just hetero. I don't care. Oh my, good for you. Great. What am I supposed to do with that? Should I go get a card? I don't care. I do care that it's shoved in my face every single day. Just do what you need to do. All right, Will likes fish. That's good. John. I swear to God, this is why I do this still. You guys are absolutely awesome. I'll talk to you, I don't know, maybe never